Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back here, Jin Deltine, like. Welcome back to Oi. Yeah, welcome back to Oi. No, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Final Mix or 1.5 HD remake, whatever. Anyway, point is, we're back in Kingdom Hearts again, and this time we're back in Hollow Bastion again, because I had to be stupid and, do some stuff here and there. Just immediately ignore some of the other things I need to do and immediately go here. Well, not go here. Do some other stuff and just... basically, I was being stupid. That's all you need to know. Anyway, in the last part, I finished off fighting against Riku, and I was almost going to go into the castle. But then I remembered certain loots that I want to get, so... you're just going to have to bear with me for some of this stuff, at least down below, because... as you saw from the beginning footage, I'm pretty sure I'm putting it out now, I got a good amount of loots by the time, this video is going to come out. You guys will notice it. I went around getting all the other trinities, not chests, just, the trinities themselves. I got mostly all of them, except for the ones in Hollow Bastion, because those are the last ones that I need to get. There's two blue ones here in Hollow Bastion and a red one. There's also a green one, so there you go. All of these trinities I've gotten. By the way, the other thing about like the yellow trinity, and this could be another reason why I didn't go after the yellow trinity, is because, well, look at it. There's only 4 of these in the entire game, and that's just like really, really like small. But anyway. The other white trinities I was able to actually get quickly because, I found them in their specific spots. I'll also show off the stuff you get from the trinities somewhat in the beginning part of the video, so there you go. So, all I need is 1 red, 1 green, and 2 more blue trinities, which are in this world, Hollow Bastion. And we're going to go to one of those ones in a second, actually, because... well, duh. Of course it is. Also, in one of the white trinities in Alice in Wonderland's world, it actually gave me this keyblade I'm using, which is this, this little odd, what do you call it, heart-shaped keyblade, as you can see. It's called the Lady Luck, and it's... surprisingly, it doesn't have the ability of luck on its side. I'm not sure why, but it just doesn't have that, but... it's a, Alice in Wonderland inspired Keyblade, so that's cool. I'm going to be using the Metal Chocobo right now because, it's not a bad Keyblade, the Lucky Lady, it's just, I'm not going to use it for this area for now. Oh no, not these guys. Oh well, might as well deal with you guys. Real quick, you see these guys? You see these, wizard guys? These guys can be somewhat annoying to deal with. If you don't deal with them quick enough, because they're just annoying, like literally quite annoying. But real quick to explain, remember what I said about those giant shield Heartless? Like, that they could drop a item for Goofy, a shield? Like their shield can be equipped to Goofy. Donald can actually obtain that wizard's wand. Like those Heartless, the wizard things. I'm pretty sure it has a name, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you can say its name right now, right? Hold up. Defender. Okay, yeah, these wizards, if you defeat enough of these, you can actually get their wand, which you can give to Donald. So, there's some extra items. I think they're technically better than certain things, but I don't know how better. But I know Donald's magical... I know the wand that the wizard gets is better than what Donald has right now, I think. Although I need to look more. And no, I'm not equipping Donald with anything that's strength related. He's not an attacker. He's a magic user, and I need stuff that both increases his MP as well as makes him not use his MP too much. But real quick, I did want to show this off because I'm pretty sure you noticed me showing this image. Riku's journal entry has updated. A lot of these journal entries update depending on certain situations. Yeah, like right here, see, it says here, like, it adds in certain things, and these two, Donald and Goofy's, what do you call it, their character, profiles in the, you know, journal entries updated because of, you know, the whole Sora thing, like, before. So after the fight with Riku, these two updated their profiles to say, oh, I'm their friend now, you know, that type of thing. So keep that in mind, I guess. It's just a little thing that's kind of like something you can forget. You can somewhat be forgiven if you forget about, but it's not that bad, I guess. I don't know. But it's something that happens to most of these profiles that they update depending on situations and stuff like that. So Riku's is updated. I want to check something. He's not in here? Okay. Apparently the beast is not in the journal yet? I could have sworn he was, or we got him. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just double checking on my things. Nothing else. So far, a good amount of the Trinities I've gotten are already gotten, and I don't need to get any more. At least I don't believe so. Most of them are kind of just here and there, and most of them I've gotten already. So, you know, there's that at least. No, it depends on who you ask on, like, whether or not I actually did anything, or I've done anything great. I don't know. But I will say, in terms of treasure, yeah, I've gotten a good amount of stuff. Oh, not these things. These things are annoying to deal with, at least in the air. Mainly because, yeah, that's why. These things are resilient and annoying to deal with. Mainly because they take quite a beating. Come down here. And they take forever to get down here. They don't even drop, like, anything except for health. I think there's a name for them. Hold up. Okay, good. Let me do something real quick. Okay, for now, it pains me, but I have to use Thundara for now. Real quick, abilities. Okay, I'm just double checking that. Journal entry, let's see what those Heartless names are real quick. The Wyvern? Whatever. These dragon things, yeah, these Dragon Heartless are annoying to deal with. Especially up top where you have to deal with a lot of them. Oh boy. They can get really, really tough and annoying if you let them be. So be careful with that. You know, you don't want to be overrun or deal with those things. Whew. Let's see. Trying to think. There's a way to get some of these fat loots. I just don't know how. I'll figure it out. But first, let's go underground because, as you guys saw before, like in the last episode, there was a blue Trinity around these parts. It was underground in that area that Beast punched in. So, you know, we should be able to get to it. Just double checking. Okay, let's go. I don't know why this, like, bubble couldn't be put at the end of this hall. Because, like, doing this seems like a bit of a time hassle sort of thing. And I don't think you can fast forward through that whole thing. For now, I'm going to be using the Chocobo, Metal Chocobo for just a few seconds, and then I'm going to replace it with the Olympian Sword, because it's the best Keyblade I got so far. Which is kind of still odd to me, but man, whatever. Okay, here we go. Here's the second to last blue Trinity, and another one should be either, I think, in the castle, but I want to get some loots real quick. Or attempt to get a loot. Okay, I think I've had the Metal Chocobo for enough times. I've showcased all three. I want to stick with the Olympian because it's the best Keyblade I got so far. Whew. Now let's get going. Okay. Ignore that cut. Okay, basically to explain, yeah, it turns out no. Like, what do you call it? Turns out, no, nothing. I can't do anything down there yet. I have to do the things up top before I can do the things down there. So I wasted some of my own time doing that. So, you know, that's always a great thing. There we go. I was like wondering, is that damage accumulating at all? Okay. Anyway, yeah, so you know what? I decided to just ignore it until I can actually do the thing, or just get through the area until a specific event, and then do everything on my own time. You know, hunt down the last few, well, at least the treasure chest in this area, and then do something else. It's really all dependent on some other stuff, and I need to do it on my own time because I need to go and do it. That's also another reason I chose to use Thunder, because it's a long-range option that really works really well here. You can also get certain enemies that are really like being a pain in the butt, just not being able to be reached. There we go. Thanks, Donald, for the thing, I guess. Or for the air shield. So, you know, this is always fun. Always doing something and then realizing you can't do it yet. Yeah, that's always fun, anyway. But whatever. I blame myself for that mainly because I didn't look it up, or I tried to look it up, and I tried to do it regardless of what some people would have said. It's like, the issue I guess I have with it is that I couldn't find any actual information on it, so I found a very, very, very long video based around this whole thing, like Hollow Bastion, like a 2-hour video. So I had to look it up even more. Like, I had to go like, okay, where does it, and the person in the video doesn't say anything, it's non-commentary. So from what I saw that the person did, they did go to Hollow Bastion, and they did, you know, do the whole thing and tried to do the puzzle. Well, actually, they didn't do a puzzle. They just did everything and moved on. They showed, you know, they kept going back and forth between the room, and there wasn't text, but then he left the underground area and just like and some comment told me like, oh, the reason why he did that is just to showcase that, you know, you shouldn't waste your time underground because you're not going to find anything, and you need to go back up top in order to actually do anything. So, yeah, if you wasted your time like me, like you dumbass, well, that's what you get, I guess. I don't blame, like, what do you call it, I don't blame myself, I just blame everyone else. I'm just kidding. I really hate myself for that. So, there you go. If nothing else, I guess I just didn't bother looking at it or stuff like that, and I kept on thinking, oh, this whole thing seems like such a great idea, I should be able to do it, right? No. But whatever. I got the stuff, I got everything I needed, and I'm almost there. People out there everywhere telling me I'm almost there. Does this place look familiar to anybody else? This is kind of why, what do you call it? Not Goofy. Sora was saying like, oh, this place seems familiar to me. Well, that's because it is familiar, Sora. It's one of your memory things that was added into this game. So, you know, there you go. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that as a thing in general. Okay, there's water leaking from the ceiling. You don't think that's bad for a library to have a water leak, guys? Anyway, let's just do this real quick. Climb on top. Considering the amount of, like, what do you call it, jumping ability we have, we could have just, like, literally have gone up there and crawled a little bit. But since there's space that we can't enter, apparently, we just have to do that. I don't know, it feels weird, but whatever. There we go. And yes, this whole place is basically a put the books back in the right place puzzle. Which only makes you feel a very much tiny, minuscule bit sympathetic towards librarians. I'm not saying their jobs aren't that bad, or I'm not saying you shouldn't have sympathy for them. I'm just saying I had kind of a bad librarian when I was growing up, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Anyway, let's see. Right. Real quick. Right. There we go. Yeah, right. Okay, like, okay, some of these books specifically need a specific, version of this, and the... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh. I was scared there for a minute or two. That was literally terrifying for a second. It was like, wait, am I trapped in here? Oh no. But no, there's a way out. It blocked off a few path points, but there's a way out of this place. Ooh, I almost sharted myself. Almost shiitake mushroomed myself. Oh man, that was way too scary. I don't get how this works. I don't get it. Okay, look, I was wondering, do I have that book? Alright, there should be a book. Yeah, right there. It doesn't look like it, but that's actually a book. Like, that's something I remembered. It's like, wait, isn't there a book up top on these shelves? Oh yeah, there is. That's the book. And that's really, like, the thing that gets you. It's like, wait, how do I get to this book? Yeah, it's simple. You have to... It's, like, literally right there on the counter. You just can't access it because, well, you know, you can access it, but you think... It tricks you into thinking, like, oh, the book right there isn't something you can grab. So, you know, there's that issue. Oh, yeah, real quick. The librarian I had wasn't that bad, but she wasn't any good either. So, you know, it's a bit of 50-50 sort of thing for me. Overall, though, I will say other librarians I ever had, like some other librarians that I did have, were pretty nice or decent, you know. Like, there's nothing really else I can say about that other than just, well, I had one bad librarian, and it kind of ruined libraries for me. But most other librarians I know of were pretty decent, so, you know, I can't say all of them were bad, so. But I will say though, weirdly enough, there is, like, a Thomas guide for it. It's, okay, just double checking. Anything else? Okay, I know you can get all the other books, but I'm assuming it's not now. Or maybe? Wait, hold on. Let me double check something. Spin to win. Till you die. Till the blood flows your... Okay. I was thinking, like, is there a book in one of these? I could have sworn there might have been, but... Oh. Right. That's another book you can miss, sort of. Because it's like, it is facing forward, but it's like, I can't really, like, see it, and I think it's not the right book, and all of a sudden it is the book, and then I get stupid. I don't know, that's just me, sometimes. Real quick. I'm pretty sure I can do this now, right? God damn it. Okay, usually those things I think, are supposed to react according to the amount of books you get, like, right? Like, oh, if you get the bottom row section of books here, you get to get a good thing, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know. All I do know is that at least I have all the purple book now. So real quick, let me double check something. Spin to win. Till you die, till the blood flows. Okay. It's after you get the green book or put it back in the shelf, you can do that. So cool. Let me put this right here for you. And... aha! It's a secret entrance. It's to the lift shop. This whole place is literally just a elevator system, you know, area place for you to go to. I think this is supposed to be somewhere you can go, but this leads to other places. So give me a minute to really check where this goes, and then after that I'll go back the other way. Because I think this is supposed to be a secret area, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right. Now I remember. I can't enter a specific place until I do something specific. Oh, right, this. Right, okay. You see that?
See ya.
See that treasure chest? There you go. That's how you do it. You literally, for any chests that are floating on these weird pillar things and that are floating in the air, you literally have to cast gravity on the thing to make it go down. Not saying that's a bad thing, it's just, it seems a little bit odd that they added that, but it's cool, I guess. Gives gravity more use, I guess. Gravity is a good spell, honestly. I do like gravity. I didn't really say that. I do like gravity in its mechanics, but it's nothing like, again, stop is my favorite spell ever, so in this game, so there you go. Oh yeah, you saw the way we went down, right? You know, the two-prong thing that, you know, where the light was coming from? Yeah, if we go back up top and we change the direction of the prongs, we go in the opposite direction, which I think is the actual right way we're supposed to go for that area. I think. It's been a while. Like, again, it's been really a long time since this happened, and... should I? Real quick, I know, like, I maybe should use... wait. Am I able to actually use him? Hold up. I know, like, okay, I got the... okay, I just need 2 more Trinities. Real quick. Yeah, you know, I kind of do want to use, what do you call it? The Beast. But, for now, I'm not going to use him until after I get all my Trinities. After that, I'll be using Beast exclusively for this world, ever. Not because I don't like Donald and Goofy, it's just, you know, I do like the Beast, it's just... again, Almighty One, show me your crushing power. I think that he needs gravity, right? Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Never mind. I thought he needed gravity. No, you just need to break the pots. Some of these ones are specific / easy to do, like... fire! Sorry, Goofy. Sorry about firing fire through you, Goofy.
Fire! Take that!
Okay, good. You actually refill my mana. 8 MP. I just call, like, you know, anything magic related mana because, well, at this point, why bother with any other name? No, but seriously though, that's what I do. So until after all the Trinities are found, I'll be using Goofy, Donald, you know, Donald and Goofy for now. I'll replace one of them with the other one until later. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys saw this, but I didn't want to comment on this. You guys saw the door with the Heartless symbol on it? Yeah, you need to find all the pieces that, you know, go to that door, which are hidden in this area, but the main parts of them are up top here. That's why, you know, I had to go up here first. Hold up. Fire. Strength by moving me. Yeah, I know. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Chest. I'm pretty sure that just has an item. It doesn't have one of the pieces in it, I think. Is there specific ways in which they want you to do, you know, having to get specifically... how to specifically do something. you know, how to specifically get some of these pieces. Some of them are easier to do, some of them are a little bit harder. Yeah, like this, you need to strike this with thunder! And there we go. Hold it. The amount of pieces there should be 4 pieces that you need to get. A top heart piece, a lower heart piece, and both sides. So, you know, those are the pieces you need. So let's see what we got. We have the emblem piece. It's not a fire emblem. Wait. Actually, you know, it's technically a fire emblem because it was on fire, and it was in the middle of this weird fire, and you needed to light these candles with fire, so technically it's a fire emblem, sort of. Not really. Anyway. Anyway. Wait, is the piece in this thing? Let me check. Oh, it was. Okay, never mind. I was an idiot. I always forget. Like I sometimes forget that's the case because, like, the other ones are just out in the open, and usually, the chests don't give you important item puzzles, like puzzle items. Like, they usually give you important items, yeah, but they give you items for other stuff. So I always kind of forget that's the case. Okay, so how many of those do I have again? Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4 of those. Might as well. Like, I'm not gonna use it too much. Might as well use it. Anyway. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of a heart emblem. And this is what I was talking about. You see this empty space? You need to put them in here. The only issue I guess I have with this puzzle, technically, is only one thing in particular, is that all the pieces aren't one color. It's like, man, I wish the metal here was actually white or black or something, like one of those 2 colors, and the rest of the pieces were red, or, you know, black, and maybe the thing was red. You know, they'll look more like the, you know, a red and black, or red, black, white, a Heartless symbol, because, like, this, the colors that they actually add onto this really look kind of ugly. Like, look at this. Dark green, dark red, no, oh wait, that was a dark blue. Dark blue, it's a slightly grayish blue, very, like, these are monotoned reds, blues, greens, and another red. It's like, and it goes bright, yeah, but I would have preferred if they were all like a bright red, and then just, you know, looked better.
Why? It was mine.
Well,
the heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
well,
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
how about don't do that, Riku?
What should I do?
Don't do that.
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all.
Gosh dang it.
Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.
Oy. All of this for another Keyblade. Oh no. Let's see. Anything else I need to look at? Okay, well. Whoa! So, yeah, you guys didn't see wrong. That was just a cutscene for opening the door, and we literally just have to get through the door, actually. Like, we literally have to go through the door in order to actually, you know, continue the story. But for some reason, they just, you know, do that cutscene before you open the door, which makes sense. But it's like, you know, it kind of turns you around. It actually got me confused. I thought I actually entered through the door, and I was like, oh wait, where am I? Oh wait, no, I'm back in the regular spot. I didn't move. Like, that always confused me as a kid, and it was like, as an adult, it still, like, got me turned around. I was like, oh wait, what am I doing? Oh wait, I need to go through the door. Oh right. I haven't really, you know, exited out of the door yet. Or entered the room yet. it just showcases me doing that. It just shows me that cutscene after opening the door. So you can go through here now. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Do I? You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. Some other stuff I need to do, so you know, might as well. Can we calm down a bit, please? Okay, thank you. What does this one do again? Upper level, lower level. Okay, right. Okay, so each one of these reacts differently depending. So let's see. You go to the lower level, you go to this one. I don't like these Heartless for a number of reasons. Because they're annoying to deal with, and they're ugly. But seriously, these guys look super veiny. Sort of like Riku in his outfit, but less so. I'm guessing more so, but, you know, less. Hopefully, like, from what I can understand, the spawn rate of these actual, like, the actual equipment items that you get from the wizards and the defenders is more so than before. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, from what I remember, / from what, you know, some people have said, you can get the items a lot sooner than you could in the original games, so at least there's that. Okay, okay, good. And more? Okay, okay, no more. Nomura. Nomura. You get it? No more? Ha ha. Anyway. Sorry. Actually, I think I need to go up there real quick. I thought this was, like, the wrong one. Give me a second. Oh, wait, right. That's just extra stuff, I guess. I don't know. Again, Mithril is good, like a material item. I'm just kind of getting tired of seeing it. So I'm not against, like, getting Mithril. It's just, like, I think, like, so dumb. So now we can go from the dungeon up top to the dungeon down below. So there you go. That's something, I guess. Well, sort of. You need to go back and forth here and there, so there's something for you. Yeah, hold on. Should I leave this down here? Oh, Jesus. I forgot. If you do encounter rare mushroom creatures, but you don't, you know, in a room and you then go back to it, the mushroom creatures don't go away, it's just you deal with them. You deal with the other, like, you deal with the other creatures that'll spawn in if you re-enter that particular area. The mushrooms and usually the rare creatures don't really replace the enemies whenever you defeat them. Like, they don't, but, or maybe it's just, it reopens every single time? Okay, that was odd. That's odd. I don't get it, but okay. I don't know, it feels odd to me that, you know, we have to do this. Again. But whatever. I guess it works. Honestly, I don't even know. Real quick, yes, I'm going out this way because I just want some place to get quicker. I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's a method to this. Like, oh, you need to have that down so that way you're able to do stuff. I don't know. But I will say, I will be getting into the actual room itself a little bit later, like the other room, the one that's important, in a minute. First,
Here. See ya. Force.
thank you. See, like, gravity is really good, at least against those guys. So I'm not saying it's a bad spell. I'm just saying, like, it's not my favorite, but it is a pretty good spell in this game. I'd say second best, if I want to say it like be like very much like objective. Like, the best spell technically people will always say is Kiraga, because healing magic, of course. Plus, it doesn't take much in this game, so you know, there's that. I think the second best people would put out is gravity at best. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, I could be wrong. It does do a lot of damage, though, so I'm not saying that's wrong that some people like the spell because it does damage. And I hate these guys because they're so hard to hit sometimes. So, you know.
See ya. Force. Thunder. Thunder. Force.
There we go. Now, F off.
Heal. Goofy.
Okay, we good? Okay, we're good. Well, okay, we're not good now, but we were good a second ago. Okay, like, real quick, I was going up top, not going up top. I was gonna go into the library in order to, get, more synthesis items? No, to save, so, that's the reason why I didn't go through the door. Well, I was hesitant to go through the door again. But also, I got turned around, so, there's that issue. Real quick. You guys saw me slide down the railing. You can actually do that. You can do that for this game for some reason. It's an ability that you just do, I guess. Like, I don't fully get why you can slide down some of these railings, but, it's fine. I'm just filling out the dead air until I can get to the locations I need to. Hold up. Okay, quick save. Now, we go where no kid has gone before. I think. Well, actually. Okay, technically. Oh, yeah, right. There we go. Finally. I was wondering where you were. There we go. Perfect. Well, not really. Real quick, that was a Shadow Knight. Or a Stealth Knight. Or something like that. A Stealth Soldier, I think? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Stop teleporting. I will say, these guys are extremely annoying. Okay, thank God. Okay. Are we done with those stupid things? Okay, now can I equip an ability I just got? Okay, there we go. MP haste. Yeah, okay, good. Jesus Christ. Let's try... Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, I guessing you need to be even faster than that. Okay, real quick to explain the stealth knight or stealth soldier. Give me a second to... Okay, good. Real quick to explain what that Heartless was. Where is it? There we go. Stealth soldier. Stealthy thing. It appears alongside the although troublesome, it shows itself once. Yeah, these things are kind of hard to hit, but if you kill them fast enough, they'll basically drop good loots. That's basically the trick to it. I'm pretty sure they, or maybe it's random that they drop certain loots. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to remember which is which and how to how. So keep that in mind, I guess. So, you know, that's also an important little factor to keep in mind. Whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt. Again, I love the game. I really do. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not an expert on every little detail of it. As evident by certain little cutscene, well, not cutscene, story-based elements. Like, again, everyone likes. I say like the story isn't that bad in Kingdom Hearts 1, or because it's not as convoluted, because it doesn't feel as convoluted. So you know, it's always that little thing of like, well, the story is kind of hard to follow. Well, that's because they kind of spread it out over like multiple different games, even though one of the games is supposed to be the main story point / some of these spin-off games are actually important to the series, so you kind of need to actually play some of them in order to know what you're doing or know what's happening. In fact, some of the spin-offs that explained more story elements came out way after certain games that they actually came out with. Prequels are fine and all, but still, it's like, you really didn't think this through, did you? Like, to think about the story and think, maybe you should leave it be accessible, like a simple story. I mean, you kind of had it, and sort of did somewhat of a simple story in the first game, but you decided, let's do the story of let's add nobodies. Let's add unbirth, or rebirth, unbirth. These new creature things that aren't heartless or nobodies, they're another separate thing into the mix. You know, even though we kind of, you know, established Heartless and then we established nobodies. Like, again, I'm not against all these story elements, it's just, you gotta admit, like, even Kingdom Hearts diehard fans be like, well, you know, some of the stories definitely feel a little bit both either tacked on or a little bit too extreme, so, or, like, not necessary here and there. So I'm not the only one who thinks that. I'm not the only one who thinks this particular, like, aspect, but I'm not the first one, so, you know, take that with what you will. But still, I love the game. I love the games because of mainly their combat. I love the gameplay style and the stuff here. I'm a big fan of RPGs. I'm a big fan of, well, you know, big fan of hack and slash games. So, you know, it's a win-win for me. Okay, let's see. I'm just double checking. Hold it, don't worry, I've got it. Okay, maybe I don't. Oh, actually, I could just go right here. I will say, I understand the need for the, you know, the need for these floating platforms, but at the same time, like, I can glide, so it's like, is there... Couldn't they have just made these places, like, stationary? Like, extremely stationary? Like, just, like, here at best, so that way I could just float back and forth onto that spot and then onto this? It feels kind of tacked on there, but whatever, I could be wrong. Real quick. Yeah, this one goes up. Good. Okay. We're up top now. Where is it? Oh, right. Well, we kind of need to go here because this is the only way to go next. Or the only way to go, so... We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Real quick. Yeah, look, I find this weird. It's like, this whole thing is a moving platform that moves, and you're moving along with it, because, like, look. I don't know, it feels weird, because, like, a good amount of the both stuff and particles kind of move along with it as you do stuff. Like, look, it's like, ooh. It's like you see me move in this direction, and then I move faster in that way. That's because the actual platform is actually, you know, if you get off the thing and start gliding, you move. Which is kind of weird, because it's like, yeah, if you jump, you move too, so it's kind of weird. I don't know, usually, certain platform stuff like that, usually they just let you do, like, they allow you to just stay in one place regardless if the platform is moving, so it's kind of interesting that they did that. I don't know, I always found it odd and interesting at the same time, I guess. Is that everything? Okay, yeah, that's all the achievements. That's all of the trinities, everyone. No more trinities for us, which is fine, honestly. Yeah, I've never actually done this, like actually go after all the trinities. Yeah, some of them were useless, some of them were pointless, / some of them weren't extremely needed or that great. So, you know, there's that issue, but it's fine. It's fine. They'll be fine. Anyway. There will be blood. Sorry, I remember a Metal Gear song that goes like, there will be blood. It's from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's why I said there will be blood. Anyway. Okay, okay, Oricorium. Oricorium. That stuff is very important. Mainly for synthesis stuff. It depends on who you ask, but it is important for synthesis. Not photosynthesis, but, you know, regular synthesis. What Oricorium gives you, might as well tell you, is that if you upgrade the Moogles enough or get them to make enough stuff, you get a good Keyblade out of it. Like, out of everything you're doing, out of all the time and effort you're putting into it. You know, you are getting something for it, you know. Oh man, I always like the way these things die, or how fast, you know, how the magic, or you know, the build-up of the time spell works on these things. Okay, now. Okay, you could have helped. Okay, well, whatever. Anything else? Hightower? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember where to specifically go next. Because there's a lot of different places I need to go. Okay. I hate when one of my spells gets cancelled out and I get hit out of it. It's annoying. It's always annoying. Give me the chest. Give me the treasure chest. I was saying treasure and then I mixed it with chest. But here we go. Okay. Okay, that was useful. Ish. I don't know. Careful. Yeah, no, not dealing with that. Yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with the whole, oh yeah, let's press this button down type of thing. I'm not for that. Let's actually let's do Dumbo for once. Let's actually use Dumbo in combat for once. Like, there's a lot of these characters I haven't been using in combat recently or at all. And that's mainly due to the fact that I guess I just forget. Jesus, Dumbo, you're causing slowdown.
Gotcha. Come on. Force.
Okay, good. You're dead. There we go. Gotcha. I like ending off with one of those explosion attacks mainly because it's cool. But unfortunately, not many enemies are around when I do that. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. Thungara ring. Okay, hold up. Does this do what I wanted to do? Well, sort of. And it works. It sort of works. To a degree, it works. Okay, looks like I can't go back up there. Kind of a shame, but whatever. I do need to go up there somewhat, so, you know, bear with me. Bear with me. I'll see myself out. Anyway, I have no idea why I said that. It doesn't really, like, there's no bear involved, so it doesn't make sense. But whatever, I just wanted to do it. Okay, okay, yeah, right. Okay, this is how I do it. Okay, I was thinking, like, okay, how do I do this? Like, I know how to do this one way. Okay, here we go. Ah. Okay. Jesus Christ. I was kind of worried. I was thinking like, oh God, don't tell me I messed it up. Nope. Here we go. Thank God. Like, by the way, this was what I was talking about before about the whole Hollow Bastion thing, because by God, will you kind of like fall off, get off, and end up in certain places you weren't planning on going to? So, you know, be careful of that whenever you go, I guess.